Here we go. I had some questions actually earlier while in one of the forums about one of my Sony Explode speakers. I'm gonna do a quick walk around. Yeah, and that's why they're called the duct tape specials, because back when I first got them, they was full of holes, and I brought them back to life. Now, the only time I've had them both playing together in a box, it was wired at 2 ohms on my Planet Audio VX1400D, pushing about 800 watts to them, in a Kicker prefab box. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out my Sundown EV2 from the Orion HCCA Competition Series box with the plexiglass window in the back, ported and tuned to around 32 hertz, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 35. It says max input power 800 watts. I know I've personally fed this speaker between 400 to 500 watts on numerous occasions. It was a daily driver install. It was put in there basically so I could risk some very cheap costing speakers in case of voltage drop. I thought that with me pushing 400, 500 watts at 4 ohms, me upgrading to 2 ohms, I didn't want to clip my amp too early and blow them up. Now, they have a supposed X max of maybe 5 millimeters. I'm not sure if that's one way or if that's supposed to be both ways. However, I have made these things move to the max, and I thought that they was on fire. They made such a smell, and it smells strongly of, say, cat urine, dog urine, or something of the sort. They will let you know before they get hot exactly how hot they are. And the longer you play them, I have burped them, like I said, on 800 watts, which is 400 watts a piece. I've had them hooked up before at 1 ohm with another set of speakers, and they got a lot more power. I'm currently thinking about running the Pioneers sealed with the Sony Explodes sealed, isobarically loaded together in 2 separate sealed boxes on the van, on the same amplifier. But I'm not sure what the ohm load would be running a push-pull configuration ISO loaded 12 sealed in the JL Audio Power Wedge box with the factory, or not factory, but the standard sealed box for 212s for the Pioneers. Once I do the math on the final ohm load to the amp and I do the box rise figuring, I'll see if that would work perfectly. If that would work perfectly and make the box rise kind of important on the Explodes to cut down some of the power, or if the ISO loading would allow them to take more power, I would be in the game. Then I would have the full power out of my amp, the full 1 ohm load, and I would have the maximum amount of cone area moving in my vehicle at the moment. Right now, these are the only 2 sets that I have, is the Sony Explodes and the Pioneers. I think they're the 12.6 series, the single coil 4 ohms. These are single coil 4 ohms. My Sundown EV2 is a dual voice coil 2 ohm. My HCCA Orion, which is not here at the moment, is a dual 2 ohm. The Phoenix, or the Audio Arts Phoenix, or the Phoenix Audio Arts 12-inch subwoofer that I have. Everything I've got is 12s. The only set of 10s I own is blue. I blew them the day that I got them within 5 minutes on the Planet Audio amp. Those were some Pile 10s. I actually was very highly disappointed, and I will be installing a review on my YouTube, and maybe if I actually show them the box, the speakers, and the entire setup, they might actually go through with the warranty information on that, hopefully. And I can actually take them and sell them to somebody that might can use them appropriately, since they're not going to live up to my expectations. If not, I don't blew my money and I won't buy a pile ever again. I'm going to end this video short because I've been rambling for a minute, but I will get back to you with the Dodge Grand Caravan 01 install, and soon enough, in the distance over there, you might be able to make out the 74 GMC. Yes, that is the 1500 Sierra long bed edition. That will be my daily driver and probably the loudest vehicle in the yard.